And first up is all things THFC. This was the West Ham away end yesterday when Mohamed Kudus got shown on the Sky Sports screens. This was fantastic.
They weren't too happy about it, put it that way. It's not something we could sing ourselves. Well, that bit is, but they said, Kudus, you're a C-bomb.
They don't care about him leaving, though.
They're not bothered. Oh, you have him. We don't care. We're not bothered about it. We're not going to bring banners about him being a snake to the stadium.
So they showed him warming up, and then they must be all checking their phones. Oh, Kudus assist. What? Kudus another assist. Brilliant.
Kudus showboating. What's going on?
Digital Spurs. Look at this. Richarlison yesterday, and then Richarlison in the World Cup for Brazil. It was pretty much a carbon copy goal, wasn't it?
I think everyone, when that goal in is like, we've seen that before somewhere. I recognise that. That was, as you said, the goal against for South Korea for Brazil. Fantastic. And he's got that in his locker. We know when he's in that kind of mood, he's got that kind of flexibility to pull those kind of finishes off. And just want to see it more regularly. But yeah, brilliant.
Bit apprehensive to bring up this next one, judging by the news today, but let's hope that this is going to age a bit better. This from Football Confidential, saying, if you want a small taste of what Arsenal fan base will be like once Eberechi signs for Spurs, have a watch of this.
No, we want, no. This is not what we want. We need. This is everything that we need.
Oh my God. That is phenomenal.
Let's just pray that this is going to age well, please.
Oh, we can't bungle this, man. We cannot bungle this. The meltdowns are going to be too much. Just for the meltdowns, man. It's worth the money.
A new flag in the South Stand yesterday, courtesy of THFC Flags. Lads, it's Tottenham, and it says Bilbao 2025 underneath it. That's a brilliant one, isn't it?
Fantastic. We've changed the narrative, people. We've changed the narrative, and that's what it looks like, winning a trophy. That's what it does for you.
XG Philosophy, the unexpected goal of the week is Richarlison scoring from a 0.05 XG. Unbelievable.
And one thing we didn't mention as well for this goal, apparently it was 17 passes and every single player in the pitch touched it.
Yeah.
Every single teammate. So impressive, very impressive.
Really impressive.
The fact the whole team got involved, and obviously the way it finished as well. And also that was Richarlison's only touch in the build-up to that goal was his finish. So fantastic.
This next one, there was a proposal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium yesterday. So he brought his shirt on the back of it says, "Will you marry me?" And then he's got another shirt, I guess, for the woman that says, "Yes, I do." A bit presumptuous.
Very presumptuous.
Luckily, it all went to plan.
Is there a no shirt, do you think, just in case?
No, but beautiful.
Congratulations. We'll love a nice proposal at the lane. Well, that's going to be very memorable.
Yeah. Alex THFC saying, "Cheers, guys." And obviously, there's a clip that is quote retweeted. This is a West Ham podcast. And they're saying, "Oh, we've had Tottenham's pants down here. 55 million for Mohamed Kudus." Yeah. You having a laugh?
Yeah, he's like, "He ain't worth 55 million. His release clause is because that was an overpayment. He ain't even worth 40, mate." That's what they're saying. But
I love it though. They're saying "Oh, we've had Tottenham's pants down here," but then in the next sentence he's like, "Oh yeah, but you never wanted to really see him go to Tottenham, do you? If you don't want to, if he's that bad, why don't you want to see him go to Tottenham?"
But I just love it, mate. You're losing 3-0 to Sunderland on the opening day, and you're saying, "Oh yeah, we didn't need Kudus anyway." You need all the help you can get. You need anyone right now. And you're saying, "Yeah, we're happy we would let Kudus go 55 million." Mate, you're in dire straits.
Exactly.
You need to get your act together.
Watching West Ham Fan TV last night was brilliant. All the fan cams yesterday was basically all the same, saying
West Ham Fan TV and chill. Is that becoming the new thing?
Yeah, that's the new thing. And they're saying they're in a relegation scrap this season. And if you're losing 3-0 to Sunderland, don't bet against
they don't need Kudus, though. They don't need Kudus.
Lucas Bergval's games by numbers yesterday. 19 out of 22 passes completed, 2 out of 2 successful dribbles, 3 passes into the final third, 2 out of 2 tackles won, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 ball recovery, and 4 out of 6 ground duels yesterday as well. Star boy and a dominant performance in the midfield.
Yeah, and I think he's only going to get better as well. It's easy to forget, he's also, I know it was a while ago, but he had an injury at the back end of last season, and he's off the back of that. So I'm sure he's still got to get back to his absolute best. But I think you know, because I don't think we've seen that. We haven't seen the performances we saw just before he got injured just yet.
Yeah, I
But
think
he will.
this is probably the best of the lot of what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Lily White Lab saying that second half performance is what the lane has been missing for years. A real entertainer. Look at that bit of showboat from Mo Kudus.
So unnecessary. I have to say this is a 1-0, so maybe he had to make sure we got the game done before we start doing this. But still, never going to complain about a bit of showboating. Lovely.
Simon Yamene. This is Cuti Romero. Brought his son out as a mascot before the game as his first day as captain in the Premier League.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm surprised he didn't slide tackle him.
This guy is probably going to have a slide tackle on lock. Like he's probably just slide tackling with him through his living room. This was Savinho yesterday on Instagram, as Pep Guardiola said he's injured and not available for Wolves game today. Savinho is taking selfies in the gym. I'm not sure if that's at home or at Man City's complex or whatever, but as soon as Pep Guardiola said that he's injured, he's taking a selfie and uploading it on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's trying to send out a message or whatnot, but it's a weird one. If he is trying to send a message, what is he trying to say? Like, I'm not injured, so he should be playing me, or if he is pushing for a move, or is he trying to signal I am looking for a move, or I don't know, or is he just posting a selfie and we're all reading too much into it? I don't really know.
The timing was very suspicious, though.
Yeah, but what is the message?
I don't know what the message is.
You know what I mean?
The message is, look, I'm fit and I'm in the gym working.
Yeah, but if Pep's saying, oh, he's
maybe it's
injured,
a message to Tottenham fans. I'm coming, people.
Is it to Tottenham? Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the message would be. To be honest, I'm a bit perplexed.
But let us know what do you take from that selfie? Is there anything to take from the selfie? Let us know in the comment section.
Selfie gate.
Yeah. Huncho says what they see and what I see. Neymar. Prime Neymar as well.
I think Kudus have to score a few more goals before that comparison is accurate.
This is a brilliant transaction on social media yesterday. I don't know if you've seen this. A West Ham fan tweeted out saying, hi, and he added as Barclays UK help. He says, I have a transaction of around £800 coming out of my account in June 2025 from West Ham United with the reference season ticket. I would like to report this transaction as fraud and get my money back. Please see this with complete urgency. Thank you. And Barclays replied saying, hi, I've just seen the final score. DM us if you need support to get through this. Kate. and then he reported back saying, 120 million of your great British pounds to buy 2 central midfielders who can actually play football will do quite nicely, to be honest, Kate.
Phenomenal banter. Yeah, West Ham fans are melting down.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Another West Ham fans have put a banner of Mo Kudus in a pub in Sunderland with a snake wrapped around him saying Judas. But they don't care that he's dead.
They ain't bothered, mate. They ain't bothered. Let him go. Let him have him. Let Spurs have him. He's not even good. One of our worst players, mate. We're not bothered.
Whilst they're losing 3-0 to Sunderland.
Exactly. That's what they care about.
This Richarlison post on Instagram was absolutely brilliant after the game. R9. Richarlison's face morphed into R9's body.
Yeah, he loves that, doesn't he, Richie?
Football Confidential, 13 goals in 16 Premier League starts, 9 goals in 9 starts at home. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Richarlison is one of the best strikers in the world when he stays fit and injury-free.
Well, I don't know about best strikers in the world, but I wouldn't go that far, but I think he's a very good striker. Yeah, I think best strikers in the world is a bit much, but he has a great look. He has a brilliant scoring record. I wonder if you go 16 starts, when is that? Is that like November 2023 under Ange in his first season?
Probably. If that.
You know what I mean?
If that. ONTHFC saying, well played today, Geese. Keep it up. He just recorded like a pigeon just walking through the street.
What a lad. What a legend. Love that.
Yido Gus saying, Prudus Nation.
Yeah, Prudus. I like that. I like the link. I like the name. Prudus. That's going to get going.
Yeah. So we've seen that reaction from an Arsenal fan. August goal of the month is already over. Is Premier League goal of the season already over? If you just scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's.
Is that goal of the season already?
Well,
week 1.
I think it's a contender. I think you've already got a contender for goal of the season. I think when you got to take into account the build-up and the finish, it's up there.
Yeah. This is what selling Kudus to your biggest rivals does to a man. Let's see this reaction from a West Ham fan.
Next season, then it deserves to be sacked. I need a fucking jump shot when I win the Conference League against Fiorentina because I hate this shit. I hate my life. I can't take this anymore.
I hate my life. Oh my God. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal.
Paul O'Keefe bringing out that showboating from Kudus, just saying filth. I mean, can watch this on repeat.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely little bit of control from Kudus.
This was Mr. Alex THFC. We brought this up on the update yesterday, but if you haven't seen it, we'll bring it up again. And he says, I've just dropped off Johan Lang at Heathrow Airport straight after the game on Uber. I drove to the game and decided to do some work after. Obviously, I questioned him on Eze, and I said, is it true the reports he wants to join us? He replied, that would be nice. I said, I heard he may not be in the squad tomorrow, and he said, we'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, we found out, didn't we?
And we did find out,
And he's
yeah.
starting.
He also asked about Hincapié, and he said, believe what you are reading. He wasn't giving too much away at all, totally professional, and so he should. It's his job. Don't expect him to say, yes, we are getting him, but seemed a lovely bloke. Agent Alex, live and direct. I am the real ITW, and I think he meant ITK, not these frauds on here.
Alex, the Uber driver. So now he's one taxi driver we can all listen to.
Yeah.
We can all listen to all after all the. You get a lot of taxi drivers saying they all like spoken to this one and that one. But I do believe what he's saying. I believe he said all
why are
that.
Spurs getting an Uber for Johan Lang? Do they not have like private drivers they can just send them to an airport in?
No, Levy got him an Uber Premium. That's enough, isn't it?
Mitch Fretton says Mohamed Kudus is already one assist away from his total tally for West Ham in the Premier League last season. The player wasn't the problem. He's finally been given the proper tools.
Come on.
Absolutely. Pape Matassar after the game saying, starters we mean to go on, happy to be home. And we're happy to have you home, Pape.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a start to the season. This is going to be a big season for him. I think we can all feel it.
Chris Cowlin, the emotion and passion from Thomas Frank on the sidelines, Tottenham versus Burnley. He's just so animated on the sidelines, and a lot of people using that as a comparison to Ange Postecoglou, who was very motionless on the sidelines.
Yeah, it's definitely a difference there for sure. He's he's always talking to the players and very animated. And I actually think, in a weird way, not in a weird way, but I think because we're a young team, like we do kind of need that. I feel like with Ange's approach, it might work if you're a team with a lot more experienced players. Like, Ancelotti, he doesn't really move on the touchline, but because he's got a team of very experienced players, you've got Cruz and Modric and whatever on there, they're basically running things on the pitch for you. They've got a lot of experience there, so you don't need to be on the touchline shouting. They've got it covered on the pitch. But when you've got a lot of young, inexperienced players that need a bit of help and guidance, it's good to have someone like Frank there.
Yeah, I agree with that. Laffy says Prudus, and this was the SofaScore ratings for Mohamed Kudus and Richarlison yesterday. Kudus 9.0 with 2 assists, and Richarlison a 9.5 with 2 goals. I think Richarlison's been robbed there of a 0.5.
100%. He should be a 10 for sure. I guess one more goal, hat trick, and he gets a 10. I'm guessing.
SZY Comp says Richie and Kudus, and I don't know if you've seen, but like behind the scenes, they've seemed to have formed a real bond already, and it's shown on the pitch.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We need those kind of connections on the pitch to start forming, so it's really, really great.
Spurs OTM says Spurs love taps from Pape and Richie. I saw this yesterday. Yeah. When we scored,
he was battering him. Look at that.
Pape was just smashing him.
He's not holding back, is he? He is absolutely going for it. It's like one of those movie scenes where someone's got him on the ground, just smashing him over and over.
This guy's got a bad injury record, mate. Calm down a little bit.
Gonna give him concussion.
Again, the showboating. What was that comment saying?
Richie injured with the concussion for the next 6 months.
Yeah, there you go. Just calm down, Pape, yeah? Next one, joke of a player from Kudus. There's a showboating again. And look at this angle of the goal yesterday. That is such an unreal angle.
Oh, the power he gets on it as well.
Yeah.
There's just the technique is phenomenal. Really is phenomenal.
Just hit that
Richie.
sweet spot of the ball.
Yeah,
didn't he?
fantastic.
Banging. No context Tottenham saying they don't know how I throw it really far.
Well, actually, Bergvall was the one doing the long throws yesterday.
Yeah.
I wonder where he came in the long throw competition.
Yeah, they were decent as well, Bergvall's throws.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Pictures that go hard. This is Richarlison. I don't know if that was the first or second goal celebration, but
Lovely.
decent picture.
Great picture there.
Kuti leading the team out for the very first time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Well, we mentioned yesterday, Porro was one who did the team talk, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did the team talk first half, and Vicario did it second half.
Interesting.
Daniel as well, showing us that Mohamed Kudus banner from the West Ham fans yesterday, and that is how the internet did react to the game. Some unbelievable reactions as always from you guys out there on social media, and